Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5:30.
You know, we actually pick up about 4 times a week's normal amount of waste. So we're actually picking up a month's worth of waste in 1 week.
2,000 tons of trash. That's how much cleanup crews in Fargo will be picking up this week. Thank you for joining us. With extra contractors brought in and crews working overtime, do the benefits of Cleanup Week outweigh the costs? Valley News Team's Bradford Eric answers that question for us. Bradford?
Andrea, I'm out here near the landfill in North Fargo where your normal garbage loads go. But this week, crews are taking almost anything that you put out front, and someone has got to pay for it. The Fargo Division of Solid Waste is just one location for the annual multi-city trash blitz. It's not exactly something crews look forward to.
Yeah, there's some overtime. The beginning of the week is usually longer.
Terry Ludlam explains crews start earlier and end later to get rid of the garbage glut.
We do hire an extra contractor to come and help us. They go out with 2 crews and help us with some of the tougher areas of town.
So what's it cost to bring in extra loaders and dump trucks to move this much trash in such a short amount of time?
It only ends up being about $4 per resident for the whole year.
That's right, $4.
I'm bringing paint.
For one Fargoan, the price is right and the timing on point. Scott was moving this week and couldn't wait to get rid of this stash. His reason to recycle?
Number one, I think we got to protect the environment, and they do a good job here. We have great city services in terms of recycling a lot of these hazardous materials.
Maybe a bit more noble of a reason than simply wanting to clean junk out of the basement. But Scott Kelsch says there could be a bit more advertising.
I would like to see some signage out on the main thoroughfares advertising where the household hazardous waste drop-off site is. Kind of cleverly hidden, actually. But
Avenue and 43rd and a half Street South at the Household Hazardous Waste Collection Facility. You can bring anything here labeled dangerous, toxic, poisonous, corrosive, or flammable. And guess what? It's open year-round, not just during Cleanup Week. For all the details about rolling out your refuge, just visit our website and click on this story. Reporting live in Fargo, Bradford Eric, Valley News Live.
All right. Thank you so much, Bradford. Also, we put a link in this story on our website to the various cities' websites so that you know all about Cleanup Week where you live. And send us your Cleanup Week pics on the Valley News Live Facebook page. Just search Valley News Live and like our page. We're seeing lots of sunshine today, making it a great day for people looking for deals on the curb. Let's see if the great weather will stick around. Robert?
Yeah, it's turned out to be a very nice day after a rather cold morning. Temperatures down in the 20s in some locations this morning. A bit of frost up in parts of the Northern Valley. Some upper 20s, 28 degrees in Cando, Langdon, and over in the Roseau area. 31 in Grand Forks, 30 over in Bemidji. We started off the day at 35 here in the Fargo-Moorhead area. With partly to mostly sunny skies, we've warmed up into the 60s in most areas. It's 70 down in Sisseton, a degree short of that here in Fargo and Grand Forks with 69 degrees, 67 over in Jamestown. We've seen just a few high clouds streaming through from time to time, and we'll see that as we head through the next few hours. Underneath what few clouds we have, no precipitation out there, none anticipated through the overnight. As we head through the rest of the evening, temperatures will cool on off once we lose the heating of the sun down into the lower 60s by the 9 o'clock hour. Tonight, not as cool, and tomorrow, warmer than today, but we've got some changes on that 7-day forecast, and if you've been looking for some rain, you're going to like those changes, and we'll detail that coming up in just a little bit.
All right. Thank you, Robert. The largest transmission expansion project the Upper Midwest has seen in decades is officially complete. Today, people gathered to celebrate the CapEx 2020, a 240-mile transmission line that stretches all the way from Fargo to St. Cloud, Monticello. The CapEx 2020 project is a joint effort of 11 transmission-owning utilities. The last major project happened more than 40 years ago. Think about this. How much time do you spend on your phone each day? Well, too much screen time could be negatively affecting you physically. On Valley News Live 10 at 10, Nicole Johnson talks to experts about how much is too much and how your health could be suffering from it. If you are a parent with kids who have phones or consider yourself a serial texter, you won't want to miss this story. The race for president has gotten bigger. Today, former Hewlett-Packard CEO Carly Fiorina and neurosurgeon Ben Carson both announced they're running for the position. Fiorina announced on her Twitter page that she's seeking the GOP nomination for president. She's the only female in the quickly growing field of major GOP candidates. Fiorina has never held an elected office, but she could be instrumental in the GOP's attempt to broaden its appeal with women in 2016. Carson made the announcement in his hometown of Detroit. He's retired from medicine, but has gained increasing support among conservatives in recent years for his message of self-dependency and shrinking government social programs. An unusual turn of events for one couple in Fargo when a 36-year-old woman gave birth to a baby girl inside a vehicle at a gas station this morning. It happened around 4 a.m. at the PetroServe on 9th Avenue South. The parents were on their way to the hospital, but Mother Nature seemed to have other plans. The baby was born by the time emergency officials arrived on the scene. Fargo police say there were no complications, and both mother and baby were fine when they were taken to a hospital. Speaking of newborns, it's official. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge have named their new baby daughter Charlotte Elizabeth Diana. The name pays tribute to the girl's grandmother, Princess Diana, who was killed in a car crash in Paris in 1997. The little princess was born early Saturday morning to parents Will and Kate, weighing 8 pounds, 3 ounces. The baby is fourth in line to the British throne. You may have noticed a pop of color in the area. Today, workers from different adoption agencies held a ribbon-tying event to bring attention to Foster Care Awareness Month. 203 blue ribbons were tied to trees and light posts along Broadway to represent how many children are in foster care. The ribbons also represent the need for foster parents.
We like to keep kids in the same county that they are placed, in the same school that they are currently attending. So if there's none in the community or where that kid currently resides, then we look outside.
And if you missed this event, another one will be held on May 11th at West Acres. And if you would like more information, head to valleynewslive.com and click on the Hot button. Changes are coming to the downtown YMCA. After 53 years of bringing wet and wild fun to people of all ages, the Fargo YMCA will be tearing down the old downtown Y Aquatic facility. It's been the home of the FM Gators swim team for more than 50 years and provided swimming lessons for more than 5,000 people every year. The Y says the pool has lived a long life.
This pool is very old, and it was being held on with duct tape and gum, it seems like at this point. It has outlived its stay. Most pools last about 25, 30 years, and this one's 53, 54 years old. So it was for sure time.
The new facility is expected to be finished by May of next year and will feature a large lap swimming pool, a new zero-depth entry pool for kids, and a small warm water pool. It's Monday and time for our Diggin' In series, where the Valley Today's Christy Larson gets secrets from experts on how to grow the best gardens this season. Today, Shotwell's Floral showed that hanging baskets can be perfect for Mother's Day, and they'll last all season. Flower bouquets can last longer by cutting the stems at an angle and changing the water when it becomes cloudy. And while it's too early to plant in the ground, container gardening can be a way to add color to your yard.
Well, the biggest thing is thrillers, fillers, and spillers. You want your height, you want your mounding, and you want something trailing. And if you're not quite sure, we're always here to help.
You can find more tips on this story online at valleynewslive.com under the Valley Today tab. A new family project is spreading across the country, and it's now growing in our region. It's called Little Free Library. It's a chance for your family and neighborhood to encourage reading and literacy. The concept is pretty simple. You and your neighbors get together with enough cash to put up a small book stand like this one. Then people from around the neighborhood are free to take a book and return a book. Miranda Clevin of Grand Forks put one up in her yard.
People seem to really enjoy it. People of all ages have been coming by.
Okay.
Think it's a good way to get kids' faces out of their phones?
Yeah, I think so. I think the neighborhood kids, at least in the summer, we see them around here a lot bringing books.
If you'd like more information on how to start a little free library in your neighborhood, we have the information online. Just go to valleynewslive.com and click on this story. Still ahead tonight, another home improvement story is halting the sale of some of its Chinese-made flooring.
Today, once again, another dry day. Tomorrow, one more dry day before moisture off to the south starts surging off to the north, giving us a very good chance of rain through the middle and latter portion of the week. How much rain do you expect? We'll let you know coming up right after this.